Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a review of the GoTrax Glider electric scooter. And this has got a 250 watt motor, can surge up to about 450 watts for inclines for brief periods of time for a big fella like myself. I weigh about 245. The scooter is actually rated for 264 pounds. We'll see if we can do that because I have a hard time thinking so. I've ridden some other scooters that are around 250 watts, but they weren't rated for 264 pounds, so we'll see what this one actually does. Let me show you guys some of the features. So if you want to fold the scooter up, you're going to push this lever right here, and this is going to drop straight down like so. Now you're folded. If you want to unfold it, just push that lever again and lift. It's that fast to set up and tear down. It's really easy to deal with. The front wheel does rotate 360 degrees, which is a blessing and a curse. I would definitely be careful about turning the wheel too far because you could wipe out on this thing, and I wouldn't recommend that. It's not going to be very fun. This also has solid tires. There's no air in there, so there's pros and cons to this. Pro is that you're never going to get a flat on a ride like you might with an air-filled tire. Con is that the ride on this particular unit with no suspension in here or in the rear is pretty rough. It's not too bad on like an average smooth sidewalk or a road surface, but if you get a really bumpy road, not only do you really feel it, but it actually takes you down in speed quite a bit as well. The kickstand is also a nice feature for sure if you want to park it somewhere. Otherwise, you just end up having to lean it against something and it might fall over, which is not ideal, so that really helps a lot. The scooter has a 250 watt hub motor located in the front wheel. It can surge up to 450 watts for increased power, temporarily for climbing hills or maybe some slopes. I'm not going to say climbing hills unless you're a small person because it doesn't have that much power for me. I'm a big guy though. So right here in the front in this hub motor, really, you've got the motor built in, you've got your wiring going up. You've got all the batteries and everything all built into this front stem, so it's pretty much all in the front end for controls, wiring, power, everything. So this is your power button here. A single click's going to turn it on. Another single click is going to turn your headlight on. Another single click after that will turn it back off. If you double click it, you'll shift into second gear. Double clicking again puts you back in first, so that's how you shift between second and first. This is your battery indicator here. I find that it's not very accurate under load, so if you're accelerating and check it and it drops down to 1 bar, don't panic. Let off the gas or stop and take a look. It very well could be that it is just showing low voltage because you're applying so much juice to run the motor at the moment. It thinks that it's low on battery, but in fact when you let off you'll see it'll bounce back up. And to turn the scooter off, you're just going to press and long press and hold. You know what I'm saying. This is your throttle over here. If you press it when you're stopped, nothing's going to happen. You have to give the scooter a couple of kicks before you can apply the throttle. I think that's partly a safety measure and partly to keep the battery lasting a little longer because of how much juice it takes to get you going. This is your regenerative braking button over here, and it will help charge the batteries whenever you push it, but it's going to slow you down pretty gradually. So if you need to stop quickly, I definitely recommend hitting the foot brake on the back to make sure you can get stopped quickly, especially if you're in an emergency situation or something like that. Now, in addition to the handbrake up top, you also have this rear brake that you can step on while riding. It's going to add friction to this rear tire here and help you slow down a lot faster. It does have the regenerative braking on the handlebars, but if you're in an emergency situation and really need to stop, you're going to want to use the handbrake and stomp this guy down fully. Also, you see there are some reflectors here. These are definitely just reflectors. I was hoping that they were LED lights, but they are just a reflector. And again, this is a solid tire on the rear, so you're not going to get any flats, but still pretty bumpy because of that. So that's a look at the features on the GoTrax Glider electric scooter. I like the scooter. It's pretty nice. It's rated at 9 miles of range. That was not my experience. I got about 4 miles, but again, I'm 245 pounds. The range, the upper weight limit on this is 264, so I'm pushing the max weight load on this guy. So I got about 4 miles of range out of it, which was okay. Fun to play with, but not really going to get you anywhere commuting much. Also, the scooter weighs 17 pounds, so not too heavy once you fold it up. Pretty easy to pick up and carry with you. Again, not as useful if you're not going to use it as a commuter, but maybe fun if you want to take it to the park and ride around or something like that. Also, it is splash proof as the hub motor up here is all sealed up, so I wouldn't go riding through any 2 or 3 inch puddles, but you know, maybe a ½ inch of water, something like that, a 1/4 inch, you should be okay according to the manufacturer riding through that. So Anyway, I think that wraps up our look at the GoTrax Glider electric scooter. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly hope you'll come back and check out more reviews and unboxings and other fun videos on our channel in the future. Thank you so much. If you like the video, click or smash or maybe gently massage the like button. Maybe bump over to the subscribe button, get a little love too over there. Thank you guys again so much. I really appreciate you. Couldn't do it without you. See you next time. Oh, I almost forgot. If you guys enjoy watching us make videos like this, please head on over to our Patreon page and you can support us there to get more content like this. I've had some weird issues with the scooter. I don't know if you can see, but it's herking and jerking trying to accelerate me. I don't know what happened, but after the second use, it started seizing up and having some issues. Also have had some other issues where it froze up completely on me. I'm not sure what was going on, but it basically came to a stop. An asterisk appeared on the screen here and I had to power off and on to get it to come back up. Again, I haven't read any of these problems on the other reviews on Amazon. These are just problems that I have had and want to tell you guys about. So anyway, have fun scootering. Oh Christ, it's doing it again. Have fun, bye. Oh, there's that acceleration. I can hit a whole 7 miles per hour going up the hill. Not the fastest getaway. Not the fastest getaway. But at least we can cruise at 7. Happy trails, y'all.